Hi, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will share my top 10 free bucket hat patterns on Ravelry. Now, if you don't know what Ravelry is, it is a free, comprehensive social networking website and database designed for knitters, crocheters, spinners, weavers, and other fiber artists. You can purchase patterns there, but there are a lot of good free options as well, like the ones in this video. Enjoy! Okay, first in 10th place, we have the Granny Square Bucket Hat by Pam Carr. Now, I like this hat just because it's very functional, it's easy to replicate, it's beginner friendly. I actually only see 2 stitches. From what I can see, I see the Granny Square stitch and the double crochet. Yeah, double crochet at the brim. It's nice. I feel like this is a hat that you give to people when you're trying to make something quick and easy as gifts. It's a good hat. The suggested yarn weight is Aran and the suggested hook size is 5mm. Alright, in 9th place we have the Granny Square Bucket Hat again by Susan Frick. I like this hat just because it incorporates a different type of Granny Square. It's more full. It probably uses more yarn than the first one, but it's good. I feel like it makes up for that in its sturdiness and its just pattern. It looks, yeah. The suggested yarn weight is worsted and the suggested hook size is 4.25mm. Alright, in 8th place we have the Granny Bucket Hat by Zines and Roger. Now, I like this one because it incorporates the loved granny stitch, but not in squares. I feel like it makes the hat more interesting, but still familiar. And in that, I feel like more people are drawn to it. It's still brimmed, which is very impressive for a hat that uses the granny stitch. Yeah, I like it. The suggested yarn weight is worsted and the suggested hook size is 3.75mm. Alright, in 7th place we have Fact Check Hat by Red Heart Design Team. So if you don't know, Red Heart is a yarn supplier. It's a big company. It's good. I like the yarn. Yeah. I like this one because it's checkered but also swirled, and I think the swirl, it makes it more unique and I'm more drawn to it than the other hats. Also, this brim is particularly flat when others really go off to the side a bit, but I like the flat ones more. It just looks better in my opinion. Yeah. Yarn weight worsted yarn and the suggested hook size is 5.5mm. Alright, in 6th place we have Bucket of Waffle Hat, and this is by the Yarnspirations Design Studio. Now, Yarnspirations is a yarn carrier. They have all different brands. Actually, Red Heart is sold at Yarnspirations as well as Bernat. Yeah, it's very good. I like Yarnspirations. I like this hat just because it incorporates a new stitch. It might be a bit harder for beginners. It uses the waffle stitch, but you can easily learn that with a tutorial. Yeah, it's a good hat. It's interesting to look at. The suggested yarn weight is Aran and the suggested hook size is 5.5mm. Okay, and in 5th place we have Bouquet Bucket Hat by Deesta Mahan. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yeah, this is a good hat. I like it. It might not be everyone's taste, but I know some people who really do like this hat, and the ruffle design more specifically, I feel like it gives the hat a personality. It's very heavy though, and it takes up a lot of yarn, but I feel like it's worth it in the end. The suggested hook size is 5.5mm, and the suggested yarn weight is worsted. Now, to reiterate, all of these hats are free patterns on Ravelry. Okay, in number 4, we have the checkerboard bucket hat by Breen Malden. Or is that Malden? Yes. I like this because it's looks functional, it looks sturdy, there's no holes, even though holes aren't always bad like in the granny square hats, but yeah, I like this hat. It's not swirled as the other one, but I feel like it makes it work just because the neutral use in the picture, it looks good. It looks interesting to me. The suggested yarn weight is worsted and the suggested hook size is 5 millimeter. All right, top 3. In third place, we have Mesh Bucket Hat by Monica Nani. I like this hat because it uses less yarn, but that doesn't mean it's worse. It actually, I think, looks better than just the standard bucket hat when those holes in the midsection would be filled. I like this hat. It also fits around your head easier because there's holes in it, so it stretches more out when it hits your head. The suggested yarn weight is worsted and the suggested hook size is 4 millimeter. All right, in second place we have the Jazzy Bucket Hat by Akita Daga. Yeah, I like this hat. It's very pretty to look at. It uses the granny squares, but these squares are circular. I like the brim a lot. It's wide, but it's flat. It looks like a great hat. I feel like this hat would be great for the beach or to just as a sunblocker hat in general. Yeah, I'm very excited to make this in the future. The suggested yarn weight is Aran and the suggested hook size is 5.5 millimeters. All right, in first place, we have the Granny Bucket Hat by Premier Yarns Design Team. I love this hat. It looks incredible in my opinion. And it really is beginner friendly. It's a bit tedious. There's a lot of switching out colors. I've made it myself a few times. But yeah, I like it. It uses 6 granny squares and 6 granny triangles, which are basically the same as granny squares, but just a bit different. Yeah. The suggested yarn weight is Aran and the suggested hook size is 4 millimeter. Thank you.